60 to 70% of our employees are queer.
Very smart. We're so smart. I may be gay, I may be lesbian. It doesn't make me less of a daughter, more so less of a person. UBEH Kwentuhan na! Kamusta mga ka-ube? I am Tin, your host for today. And it's a very special episode of UBEH Kwentuhan. We are going to celebrate diversity and inclusion. So, two of the very most important pillars na values yan ng Union Digital. And I know these two very personally because I myself, I experienced this, inclusion and diversity in Union Digital. Because alam niyo naman, ex-UBEHshi ako. Diba? So, but of course, hindi naman ako nalayo. I'm still with the Union Bank family and currently and happily connected with City Savings Bank. Teka, by the way, hindi ko naman interview to eh. So, punta na tayo sa mas exciting na part, okay? And to celebrate our Pride Month, we have invited a very special guest today. Currently, she's the Managing Directress of Castro PR, a gender-progressive LGBTQIA-led Public Relations firm that handles local and international lifestyle brands. As a proud transgender woman, she is an advocate for gender equality, LGBTQIA+ rights, workplace diversity, equity and inclusion, and HIV-AIDS awareness, volunteering as a head of PR together with Castro PR of LoveYourself and Angat Buhay nonprofits that promote the said advocacies. So, ayoko nang patagalin kasi ako, lodi ko to eh. Pinapollow ko to sa social media. Dahil ang ganda. Alam niyo naman. So, please welcome the none other than Miss Janlee Dungca. Hi! First question. Who is Janlee Dungca and how did you become an LGBTQIA+ advocate?
Ang ganda ng who is Janlee Dungca, nakaka-pageant.
Diba?
Again, I'm a proud trans woman. Currently, I work in PR as the Managing Directress of Castro PR. We're proud to be a safe space for LGBTQ+ employees. In fact, we've always owned our identity as an LGBTQ+ owned and led PR firm. 60 to 70% of our employees are queer.
Ay, saya!
So it's embedded in the culture.
May nagtatanong, may hiring daw ba?
Hired ka na. So you know, this is also part of my advocacy to be able to provide a safe space for these young queer people, which I didn't feel when I was their age. Alam mo naman, di ba? 2 years ago when I graduated.
Ay, magkasunod tayo ng batch. Oh my God.
3 years ago
3 years ako ngayon.
No, when I graduated in 2010, grabe yung fear of applying because, di ba matatakot ka na, ay baka ma-discriminate ako because I'm gay, lesbian, trans. Now, there's still that, pero it's diminished because there are a lot more safe spaces around us. Companies that are have diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. So that's what we are also doing in Castro PR. So, how did I become... Sige. Just to share a bit more about myself, I identify as a bisexual transgender woman with feminine expression. Ito yung tinuro ko kanina sa session natin.
Yes, perfect. So yan nun actually.
So yun, that's my SOGIesque. That's how I identify. And I'm very proud of it. And, diba, as an advocate, my goal is to be able to educate more people about their SOGIesque, rally for gender equality, and really push for legal protection by the passage of the SOGI Equality Bill into law. So, how did I become an advocate? You know what? I actually didn't plan on becoming one. It was in 2013 when I started my gender-affirming hormone therapy.
Okay.
By taking hormones, so testosterone blockers and estrogen supplements to feminize how I look. And to bridge the gap between my identity and my expression.
Sure.
Diba? Para maging congruent. Congruent?
Very smart. Sige, we're so smart.
So ganun, diba? So, you would agree, it's because as queer people, we've always been left behind. We've always been discriminated against. And that's why at a very young age, we needed to prove that we are better than what they think.
Correct.
And that pushed us to be for greatness,
Correct.
diba? To always be at our best in everything that we do.
As an employee, as an entrepreneur, as a son or a daughter, diba?
Mm-mm.
You always keep to be at your best because you want to show na whatever I am, being true to myself, doesn't make me less of a person.
Correct.
Because I'm not, diba?
Which is both amazing and sad at the same time because
True.
we always feel the need to compensate for being who we are.
That's true.
Diba?
That's true.
But, well, at least magaling tayo.
Totoo. I can totally relate with that. Because when I came out to my dad, I told him, sabi niya, why is that girl, your best friend, always here? She's a different course. Because late bloomer ako in college na ako, I realized that I'm a lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
So when I told him that I think I'm gay because I like girls, and then my dad said, you know that's a responsibility for you to be for you to confirm to me of what you want and who you are. And I said, yeah, I am gay. I think I'm gay, I'm lesbian. I may be gay, I may be lesbian, it doesn't make me less of a daughter, more so less of a person. And from there on, I promised to myself that even though that my parents can take care of themselves, I'll provide for them. So until now, providing, sending my sisters to school, 10 years. Yes, I'm the eldest so.
Proud of you for doing that and for providing for your family. That's very common among queer people.
So, totoo. You're familiar with the story yung, isa mong anak, bakla. Oo nga bakla yung isa mong anak eh. Then the other nanay, di bali may mag-aalaga
sa'yo. Script na yan. Alam na natin yan. Oo.
It's sad, pero...
It's sad, but also, I love taking care of my family. I also support them, diba? So, that's why we're very close to our families. So, same with you. That's my story. I came out, and then, I had to prove myself even more. But then, well, luckily for me, my family accepted me. And I felt that they accepted me even without me having to compensate. Which is actually a privilege. Because a lot of our siblings in the community are still being disowned, hurt, diba? Killed, and other, diba? So, we need to really raise awareness about these experiences and issues. Going back to the previous question, how did I become an advocate?
Yes.
I actually didn't plan on being one. Back in 2013, I transitioned, and I identified as a woman. And then, well, I guess I'm lucky also. I'm in a position of privilege kasi I work in PR and I have a huge network of media. And then, they just, I'm friends with them and they started asking me if they can interview me and share my story of how I came out, how I live and identify as a trans woman. So that was when it all started. And from there, it felt, even if I didn't plan on being an advocate, I felt that I had the responsibility of being one. Because I already had the network. I've always wanted to do something more purposeful in life. I don't know, ganun ako eh. Ayoko ng stagnant. Gusto ko laging merong purpose yung buhay. So, I immersed myself in the advocacy. I studied about it. I underwent training about doing talks and so on. And I just continued doing it. And now, I'm very happy that I'm also able to influence younger people to be advocates themselves. So,
Galing! What is your wish for the community to better understand? I understand you saw yung difference, yung pagka-ease ng application mo and presenting that I'm a trans woman and some are trans men. But for you, what more?
My main wish is for people to be, especially non-LGBTQ plus people, or even within our community, for everyone to be more empathic about our experiences. Because a lot of times, people do not accept us because they do not understand us. And human nature, things you don't understand, you fear. And things you fear, you get to eradicate. You tend to eradicate. So, but that's acting out of fear. But what if we act out of empathy, out of care, and out of love? Diba? So, my main wish is for people to listen to our stories, to understand us. Hindi lang tayo clowns. Hindi lang tayo kakatawanan. Diba? We are human beings. Correct. We're not just entertainment. We're human beings na may puso, and we also deserve respect and understanding and acceptance. So yun. So, just want to remind everyone that our small actions can lead to big impact. So, let's all work together. Diba?
Yan yung ganda nun. What is pride, and how can the allies participate, and what can it be, what kind of experiences for new, yung mga baby gays.
Correct.
Lack of a better term.
Baby gays.
Baby gays.
Sige, so, ang pride ay hindi sabon, hindi rin siya kasalanan. It's not a mortal sin. So, pride, it actually a bit of a history. The first, the origins of pride is usually associated with the Stonewall riots that happened in New York City in 1969. It's in the Stonewall Inn, wherein, kasi back then, being gay, being lesbian, and trans were criminalized. So you cannot go outside and parade yourself as someone queer. Imagine. So that's so sad. And then, so Stonewall Inn is where queers usually gather to drink and have fun. And then it was raided by the police. And that was when they really fought for their rights. So that it was actually a trans woman named Marsha P. Johnson who led, who cast the first stone. so yun. So that was the origins. And the word pride is used, as a term that describes how proud we are of ourselves. Pride is our armor against judgment and prejudice. Diba? So, since then, the movement has grown. And the goal of pride is for, again, gender equality. So, as much as it is a celebration of how far we've come, it still is, and primarily, a protest. Pride is a protest. Because in the Philippines and in so many countries in the world, being gay, being lesbian and trans, and LGBTQ+ is still a crime.
True.
So, diba? And as long as someone is still left behind, we are not totally free. So we need everyone to be free before before it's considered freedom.
Okay, so maraming salamat, Miss Janlee.
You're
Pero
welcome.
bago kita ihatid, ay paalisin, pauwiin, first one round muna tayo ng fast talk.
Okay.
So,
Kinakabahan ako
Oo. Ipon o jowa?
Ipon!
Wow, perfect!
Ube!
Ube!
Yung ipon mo, alagaan kapag tanda mo, yung jowa mo hindi.
Correct. Ako bankero mo, aalagaan kita. Yes.
Yes.
Time deposit na yan. 6.5. Nagbenta. Ice cream or chocolates?
Ice cream.
Ako din. Gusto ko kasing...
Yung
Favorite color sa pride flag?
Purple.
Oh, love it! Ako din! Ube!
Which means spirit. Spirit ang ibig sabihin ng purple in the flag.
Ah, talaga?
Yes.
Sa flag?
Spirit, yes.
Ako naman, dahil Gabriela ako before. So, purple, kulay ng babae.
Yes. I love it.
So, lalaro tayo sa play within a play.
Okay.
Dominic Roque. Dominic
Oh my
Roque. Jojowain, tropahin.
Tropahin.
Tropa, no? Okay. Papa P.
Jojowain, of course, classic.
Sarap, the jawline.
Yung classic.
Zac Efron. Ano Zac Efron?
Totropahin. Siguro,
Talaga?
oo.
Catherine Bernardo.
Jojowain. I love
Hot,
her.
no?
Oo.
Ako
At saka I met her, super bait.
Nadine.
Nadine, jojowain din.
Jojowain, no?
Gusto ko ng mga rebels.
Mga island
Mga
girl
palaban,
vibes.
correct.
Bea Alonso.
Jojowain.
Jojowain din?
Oo.
J-Lo.
Totropahin. Mariah kasi ako, team Mariah.
Ay, okay. Taylor Swift.
Totropahin.
Gal Gadot.
Jojowain.
Hot, di ba? Ako din.
Ganda.
Ganda siya. Song you dedicate to the LGBTQIA+ community.
Ay, ang ganda. Ano na lang, as a Mariah fan, bilang nasabi ko ay, Can Take That Away. Alam niyo ba yun?
Sample.
Sample.
Sample daw.
They can say anything they want to say. Try to bring me down, but I will not allow anyone to succeed hanging clouds over me.
What will you say to your 10-year-old self?
Oh, nakaka-drag race ha.
Yeah.
At this point, you're scared to be true to yourself because you fear that your parents won't understand you and accept you. But just be brave because life gets better. And those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. And life is colorful, so live it as colorfully as you want. And as you grow, learn to not just fight for yourself, but for the others around you. Because they need your help. And you will be better off helping others.
Slow clap, guys. Maraming salamat muli, Janlee.
Thank you,
I know that
Tin.
I went here just to have fun, and I really did have fun. So
Ako
thank you very
din.
much. And on top of that, I learned a lot. As a member in the community, may natututunan pa rin ako.
Salamat.
More so, yung mga ka-UBEH natin dyan na nanonood. Sana po baunin natin yung mga magaganda at malilinamnam na salitang sinabi ni Miss Janlee. Because it's not just June na Pride Month, di ba? Abot yan hanggang July, August, September,
All
buong
year
taon
long.
yan. All year long ang Pride. So again, I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Maraming salamat mga ka-UBESHI, and I will see you soon. Ma'am, I will see you soon.
See you soon, Tin. Thanks for having me. And thank you mga ka-UBESHI. Happy Pride!
Happy Pride! Ube,
Bye-bye!
Ito ang aking ube, pang everyday banking.